Hi. TDR more Doki Dokis. We've finished our discussion. It was really between Yuri and Monica. We've decided tiebreaker was really Yuri because Monica, since I took on the mantle of Monica's voice, it would have been annoying for me to do both.
And I just sit here reading what he's saying.
And then she's fine with Yuri's voice. Although Monica, I do think I'd rather get with Monica as some like high school pervy guy, but Yuri's fine too. She's fine.
We're so committed to Yuri.
And
right
the
now.
Monica has the interesting facet of her being obviously having some like Deadpool, fourth wall breaking, Undertale type qualities going on with her. But whatever, Yuri.
But I feel like
I'm sure something interesting would happen with every character regardless.
Yeah.
It's not like Monica would be the only one something happens
I mean,
with.
they did say that it's foreshadowing that something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, so it happened with something would happen to whatever character.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so Yuri.
I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying. Ugh.
So you'll be helping out Yuri then, TDR. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
What do you say?
That's what I'm gonna do.
No.
I'm line reading. I'm a 16-year-old high school kid. I don't excuse myself. They're Belgian.
I'm
Belgian.
glad.
I make sure I belch loudly directly at them to impress them as women to establish my male dominance. Don't you know?
I married a child.
It's called acting.
I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, would be able to handle the baking by yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour, as normal. 'Cause
Nobody
she's
likes you.
Awful. So is that everything we need to get over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word. Aroused, maybe.
I was gonna say I'm aroused.
But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
You feel the same way, TDR?
Yeah.
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I mean at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why TD
Don't
picked
make this
me.
about me.
And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why would you ever be surprised? I didn't want to hang out with you, Natsuki.
Well, I'm the one acting immature.
You
I
don't
already
say.
know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
Yeah, remember
What?
the maturity
I know
part.
I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori.
Aww.
Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Because she's a sweetheart.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for me today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. She's scratching the carpet. I'll go fetch. I'll let him back. I'll let him back in. I'll let the beast back in. Come here, critter.
Our cats love scratching at the carpet. We'll never get our deposit back.
Come over here. Come over here. He's hiding. Hey! I turn around.
Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you for this weekend. Oh, you're right.
You're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
Yeah.
You want my digits?
I think that
Hey,
would be the best
Can
way,
I get your
yes.
digits? Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Why are I going to your house?
Hey! My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought it would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Alright, you want to get down? Okay. Alright, say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, baby.
Oh, goodbye.
Ooh.
I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, TDR. I think that we'll have a very productive team. Ooh, excuse me. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
What? No. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other
Oh, I don't
reason
like
to
Yuri
choose me.
anymore. She's obnoxious.
Aw, you're forgetting the one reason.
You're forgetting the one reason, the most common. You're the one with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. She smiles tensely. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to the point you wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. Oh, she has no confidence. Ugh. Let's go back to Monica. Reload it. Reload it. Go back to Monica.
No.
She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if I took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says, as if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it.
Ooh.
Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us?
Yeah.
Or is it too early for that?
Nope.
Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I need to clean everything in my house. I can't wait. Because that's obviously what a young man does when
You
the
didn't do
world
that.
comes over. I'm not in high school. I don't know. It was different at that point. It's already Sunday. That was really fast. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Before I enter myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, TDR.
I sit down. Straight up, I thought we were going to find her like hanging from the
I know,
ceiling
right?
fan. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell it's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today?
Because we're friends.
Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but...
How does she know about that?
Wait, how did you know that? That's what we're asking. We're investigating. Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
I guess she's the vice president. Ah, that's true. Well, what about you? It's the other one now.
It is.
Are you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course.
Come over here, baby.
But no, I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, TDR.
Hey?
Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori, getting a little too kinky there. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. It's better.
My smiles have always been empty.
It's perfect.
You really put me in a trap, TDR. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what?
Depression.
What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, TDR? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that?
Nope.
Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed.
Oh, I thought you were just like a piece of garbage.
What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I am in shock. I'm stunned. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Yeah?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, TDR. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Oh, it's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ow. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
She said butt hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, TDR. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I am going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her to a tight embrace.
Yeah, TDR.
Sayori,
Oh my.
I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
TDR.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain until she starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. TDR.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away.
That's not how it works.
They're children, they don't know. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, TDR. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun, right?
yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
Yeah,
It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. I mean, you could just invite Yuri
Yeah.
over whatever. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel?
No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Ah, thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home.
Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. See, you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
No, I don't remember that. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri. I take Yuri to my room.
Wait!
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I told you he cleaned. I cleaned it before you came over. So.
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I'd be really embarrassed if my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
Ah. That'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrists. which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of time.
Time?
So... Oh. No, I'll keep like 2 watches.
Okay.
She crosses the watches, like in a time defense. Should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. What?
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy.
No need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Oh. Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be real neat. What's that wooden thing though? What's that wooden cylinder?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to a positive
posmosphere.
atmosphere.
The posmosphere.
Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Oh god. She's gonna, like, summon a demon.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. That smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Ooh.
Oh.
You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Oh. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. Well, you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbons. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper.
Then why did it have to be origami paper?
We'll need about 100 of them.
It wasn't... Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room, and may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative.
Not really.
I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Well, we have to compliment her.
That's so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Okay, we've transformed because we kept going for like another 30 minutes, but it froze here. So we're just redoing it. We'll try to capture the essence. Nothing too crazy happened, I think. Right? I don't remember the weird stuff already happened yet. I don't think so. Did it happen? I don't know. Let's just go. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, TDR. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah, okay, we didn't quite get to the weirdest part. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Huh? Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What's it?
What's it?
What's it?
What's it?
What's it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge.
You have plenty of
Yeah,
reasons
you
to
have
judge.
reason to judge. Teach their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Yeah, that's weird. Ha 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 ha.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing your strange hobbies. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ah ha ha ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Not, one of those semi-solid knives. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious out of sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
TDR! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be sharp. It's a knife. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood drips down the side of my finger.
Oh.
Blood. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Okay. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I really expected you to start moving your tongue. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. I figured you'd do it just for me. I distinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink people's blood, Yuri. Yuri loads her head, her face burning. Yuri,
That's the most embarrassing thing I've
Well,
ever
I guess
done.
this is good for us. We know that she is okay with sharing body fluids. No qualms at all about that.
I suppose, yeah. How could I do something like that? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
TDR! Did you really just do that?
Yeah, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
I'm pretty sure it is anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You're so weird, TDR.
You're the one drinking my blood. Yuri giggles shyly. Shire. There you go. Hey? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Either make like a whole real like anime scene with her like she'd be like she move her knife all quick and then it all falls apart at once. Meanwhile, continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it'll be very effective as a door curtain.
Ooh.
It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
Pinterest?
Are you ready to come on? Are you ready to move on to the next
Hold up, Yuri.
task?
Pump your brakes. We're not there yet. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in.
Oh.
Yeah, we get it now, but...
Yeah, when we first had that, we're like, 6 liquid cups for each tablet?
It's very weirdly worded.
But it's 1 cup, 1 glass.
For 6 tablets.
For each tablet.
Yeah.
There's 6 of them, yeah.
Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. You specifically said 6 cups.
Yeah, that's a measurement in the United States, but we're not necessarily in the United States.
If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted.
What a
You literally just said 6
What a terrible
cups
unit of
water.
measurement, though, right? It's a cup, but a cup's also a thing. That's also it's obnoxious. Taking your advice, I'd use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Oh yes, she's the cutter. Or she's mutilating herself, is what we suspect.
So, okay, she was unrolling her sleeve, so she had already rolled it.
It was rolled up,
Yeah.
and then she's like, oh, what? What's going on?
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Because her face is red because the sight of her own blood as she's, like, carving my name into her arm. It's not too hot in here or anything.
Huh? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint. Blah.
Yuri hardly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
Pew pew, pew pew.
What?
So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. Real neato. What are you going to do right?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. She's going to write it in her own blood that she... After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and has 3 dots different colors across the banner, serves as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner of watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back in. As implied, it's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun.
I do crazy things right here, alone with my knives.
In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having your friend next to me makes things feel a little...
How would you know you don't have any friends?
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. She joined the club. She has like 3 friends.
Okay, I guess. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. Okay.
There.
Yeah. There you go, that's a little there.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I would be hurt.
Yeah,
I have
you
a
hurt.
sensitive head.
Yeah, and I have a hard head. Yeah.
It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's weird.
There's something on my face.
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you.
No, it's just hideous.
Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out. I fetch a small towel and dampen it with hot water. I return to my room, and I kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry? I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. You haven't got to that part yet.
Sorry.
Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck.
Oh.
Wabi, I wouldn't put it past Yuri. She's kind of like...
Yeah.
It's an intense question I recognize when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. No, it's her vampire powers. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Did she like suck our blood and then that was us like we were like hypnotized and then she just attacked us and that's why she's pulling away. She's suddenly much closer.
Yeah, there we go.
I knew it, she's a vampire. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry.
That's why she's apologizing.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded.
Because she hadn't eaten.
No, oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're on this whole vampire
That
thing.
was the vampire thing.
I didn't mean to space out.
That or it's the blood loss. It's fine.
I think it's the blood loss.
The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that had just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer.
Because
I'm sorry.
Because at night she transforms into a bat.
Okay. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problemo. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. Need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well, then...
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Gippy! Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or you can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, TDR.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, briefly squeezes my hand.
Briefly.
Ah, yeah, I forgot she gets all close.
I kinda like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Hey!
Ah! Hi, TDR.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
Yeah. It's okay, TDR. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her.
Bye-bye!
Okay, bye now. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri,
Sayori, you pervert.
and how close you got to her.
Disgusting.
It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
Why am I feeling this way, TDR? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much.
Everything's so hard.
This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, TDR. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica is right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. If it's something that makes me happy, it's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Shh. Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, TDR. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that...
Is it Yuri because she's a vampire?
Yes!
I knew it!
That I might like you more than you like me.
That's probably true, but what does it matter? Sayori.
It's true, isn't it?
Almost certainly.
I was weak and started to like you too much.
I don't like that what that implies.
I did this to myself. TDR. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you?
That's not a good relationship.
Do you still believe me? That's why they're just friends.
I guess.
Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. Yeah, it's kind of like weird, isn't it? And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori. Yeah, that's what we said. You'll always be my dearest friend. We had some debate, but we don't really, it'd be disingenuous. We don't really love her. You'll always be my dearest friend. Now she goes and hangs herself or something. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth.
No, she didn't.
No, definitely not. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best, and that will make you and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were.
But I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest?
No, you can ask Yuri about that. She has lots of
I
knives.
should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path.
Sayori, I'm drowning in melodrama.
That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, TDR. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So?
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm shocked. So shocked, I don't even know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder, flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that is right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different.
Taking her to a doctor, maybe?
Telling her parents?
Putting her on drugs?
Tell your school counselor, tell an adult you trust. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's where we stopped. Oh yeah,
Yes.
okay, good, perfect. Okay, day of the festival, that'll be next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys!